The fire service is flooded with people sharing their stories. It's trauma dumping.
Let's talk a little more about peer support, testimony, and trauma dumping.
I recently saw something on social media that was about peer support and mental health, and someone made a comment that the fire service is flooded with people sharing their stories. It's trauma dumping. I need someone with clinical experience, professional experience on how to get through it. I can agree with some of that, but what gets people to the clinical side of that is having someone that is able to relate, and when they relate, they understand they're not alone. And maybe that comfort in sharing your story with someone, and that someone understanding that they're not alone, has opened them up to seeking that professional help.
You hit on what I think is the key when we define like what trauma dumping is. My fear is that guys will hear that term and then be afraid to share. Trauma dumping is typically described as by psych folks as sharing intense or graphic traumatic experiences without regard for the listener's consent, boundaries, or emotional capacity. And usually this is one-sided and uncontained. Mostly what I'm seeing is guys like you sharing your story to the point that it's helping others. It's pointing them to get help. It's showing them hope. Hope is huge. It's everything.
And when you feel alone, you don't have hope. You want to take it to a biblical point? If stories didn't matter, the Bible wouldn't exist. It's full, not only full of testimony from beginning to end, it is full of relatable people, broken people that God used to mighty ways. Mm-hmm. But everything that Christ speaks on is having a relationship with him. Well, if you can't relate to him, how are you going to have a relationship with him? Mm-hmm. Everything is relatable. You know, our stories are the bridge that connects us with others. Jesus, if relationships didn't matter, Jesus would not have been sent here to be man.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, think about it. If relationship did not matter to God, Jesus would have never walked this earth to experience what it is to be a man on this planet. He wouldn't have went through sufferings, mocking and persecution, piercing, stabbing, death. If that doesn't matter and relationship doesn't matter, then this book is not needed. God would have done it a different way. That's my opinion.
But yeah, when testimony is done right, it absolutely helps. Here's why. First, it breaks down isolation. It's one of the strongest predictors of depression, PTSD, and even suicide among first responders is the belief that I'm the only one who feels this way. Second, it gives hope with evidence. It says, I was there and I'm not there anymore. And if I can do it, you can do it. If Christ can do this in my life, he can do it in yours, like 100%. And third, it should point people to help.